pull my seat down into her back, and I'm being patient. So by being patient, I'm not telling her to do more than one thing. Right now I'm saying, you need to accept my aids. I'm not gonna say accept my aids and walk again, okay? That's too many messages to give the young horse at one time. I wait.
That's the thing that scares me.
So she pulls again, and I let her pull me down into the saddle. So I've got my lats really engaged, so that I'm holding the contact in my shoulder blades and in my back. So before I ask her to go, I just wait for, patiently, and train her to accept the contact. Good girl. Lots of licking and chewing here now, and now she's gonna do it again. Gonna try to pull again. And I just do this patient training. Good girl. It's funny how they all have their own little quirks,
Yeah, that's a pretty funny one.
It is. Good girl.
That'll get removed in the car out there.
I know you said you had your saddle fitted. I'm still not convinced that this isn't saddle fit related behavior.
Oh, really?
It's what it really seems like to me, and that's part of the reason why, before you asked me to get on, I was thinking I really wanted to get on her to see what I could feel going on. But I need to kind of train through some of this silliness first before I can see how she feels when she is moving. Good girl.
Would a good swat with a dressage whip work?
It's not what I wanna do. I don't want it to escalate.
Okay.
I want her to learn that she can trust my aids. And I want her to accept my aids, not just, get rough and, because she's young. And through this behavior, she's trying to tell me something, and I don't know her well enough to know what it is that she's trying to tell me, whether she is, uncomfortable in saddle, or if she is just misbehaving, and I don't know. Girl. have it again, aren't we?
She's like, do you mean it?
So when she does this and her mouth is open, I'm not pulling on her. You watch my hands stay in the same place. So when she yields to the bit, she releases her own pressure, but my hands stay in the same place. So I don't bring my hands any further back towards my body. When she lets go of the bit, my hands stay in the same location so that here where she pulls, my hands, I stabilize and I keep my hands in the same place so she's pulling on herself. And when she releases like she did there, then there's no pressure on her mouth anymore. Right spur on her here because she's like trying to push towards the gate.
Yes, and I'm not
Be a
gonna
little
say.
rude. Yep. I really stabilize my back. She's pulling pretty hard on me right here. You know, I've got 5 pounds in my hands now. So I just really stabilize the muscles in my back and let her pull down in my saddle so my legs are like, you know, nothing. So that the harder she pulls on the reins, the more she pulls my seat down in her back. So she not only has the pressure on her mouth, but she's got the pressure on her back, and she has to figure out that she's completely in charge of that pressure. She can cause that pressure, or she can let go and get away from the pressure. And that's what I'm saying. What I was saying when you're just sitting there, I said you're training right now. You know, just you have to be patient because it's really important for her to learn what she needs to do to get away from the pressure. I am not applying that pressure to her. If you watch my hands stay in the same place. My rein length stays the same, and when she pulls really hard like that, again, my legs just are really loose, so she pulls me down into her back, and she's putting pressure on her back and on her mouth, and it's her problem. I don't change. And there she releases it. So that's why I'm saying there's a lot of training that's going on right here with her just standing still and her figuring out what she needs to do to not have pressure and what happens when she does apply the pressure, and it's completely up to her to let go of the pressure. And that's why I'm saying to do anything about it, trying to make her walk or to hit her only makes it escalate, because she's still got to process this part of it in her brain. What's causing the pressure? I'm causing the pressure. Boy, am I kind of stupid. Maybe I shouldn't do that anymore. Good girl. And so when she stopped, she curled and came behind the bit, and I could feel her back really tense up underneath my seat.
She just kicked at you.
Yeah. So again, you know, that's kind of me thinking that, you know, there's something that about the saddle that's causing some uncomfortable pressure on her. So how do they tell us that they're uncomfortable? You know, it's through, you know, behavior and body language. Yeah. So I'm closing my spurs into her a little bit. If it weren't for the fact that you told me you had the saddle fitted, you know,
Yeah.
I would address the saddle right away. But since you said you had it fitted,
Twice.
so I'm going to assume that the professional knows what they're doing. I'm assuming it's a training problem at the moment. You know, but in the back of my mind, I'm also thinking, you know, maybe she's just not comfortable in the saddle. I don't know. If I can train her through the training issue and get her to go fairly well, then I can be more comfortable. It's not the saddle. Since I'm not a saddle fitting expert, I'm a trainer.
Right.
I want to